Hello everyone, this is Ajli Gupta and today I am representing my habit tracking app that is React project. It is given by the Coding Ninja team in Sprint Test 3. So let's come to the problem statement. So habit tracker React app has a problem statement like create a building tracker app where we can define habit and track them. And also they have given us some instruction to follow to perform better. So let's come to the feature of this application. First one is add multiple habit to track, like reading a book, going to gym, etc. And next one is track each habit every day, like done, not done, none. These are the status of the habit. So these are some features that this application must have in this habit tracker React app. So these are some screenshot that is given by the coding ninja team. So let's come to the project. So this is my online link where I deploy my React Habit Tracker application on Version app. So this is my application. So here, every time when we refresh our application, my application, then it will show me these quotes and this image. They are related to each other. Like if I am refreshing this, then it will give me another another email and quotes. So if I'm refreshing next time, that it is giving another quotes and image. So here I am giving some suggestion in my application, like if you don't want to write anything in this button, then you can put some suggestion from this list. You can add your habit from this link. If I want to add one habit, like I love to running, then I like to add running in my habit, then I can just uh, click on the suggestion and it will come in my text box, and then I can simply add habit by this button. And here are some pop-up button, that is new button, new habit is added. Now come to know where is my habit, then we can press this your habit button by clicking on this your habit. Now come here. Here are some message like hey champ, and I'm giving some date format because I am publishing this is on 6 April 2024, so it's showing me today's date. So let's come to our habit. Like I am added running, so I click on this and I can add any of this. Like if like today is Saturday, then I can click on this button and running is added to my checkbox. Now I can click on next, then it is running on the Tuesday also. If I want to check on this button, then running is out of. Okay, this is my habit of running. Now, if I want to add some other habit, then I can press this button, new habit, and add some other habit. If I want some other habit, like if I want add like toy play, toy play. If I want to add some toy playing at 6 p.m., then I can add them like this. Yeah. So my habit is added. Now I can check from this. So running, I have added before, and toy playing at 6 p.m. it is added in next habit. So I by clicking on this, I can also by tick on if I completed my task or not. If this is completed, then it is click on tick button. If it is not completed, it will cross button. Okay, and it is for pending remark. It is for pending, not is done and not is not done. It is for true value, it is for false value, and it is for pending mark. Like if I want to Monday, then will be show me an alert box. So this is my habit tracking application. It is very useful. You must do follow this application. So let's come to the code of this application. Now, yeah, this is my habit tracker application code. Here, first of all, we see package.json. In package.json, I have include React and Redux and React Redux and React router domain, and yes, React Toastify to toast notification. It is used for notifications, and rest of all are same. And I also here use Tailwind, Tailwind, Tailwind CSS to use uh, CSS in a design format. So here I used Tailwind CSS as a their dependency. So you can also use this for designing purpose. So let's come to next part. In source file, I have index.js, that is my main point, that is entry part. Here I import style file index.csn app component, and here are some uh, task notification that are importing part. Now comes to next part, and this is for rendering for task container. And here I'm also provided provider that is useful, and for provider I have import this provider in this format by React Redux. Now come to next part, index.cs. Index.cs basically combine Tailwind CSS. Here I'm using just these. They are predefined code, so it is not a big thing here. Just I am imported these things from Tailwind CSS instruction. Now come to app.js. This is our next JS file. Here I import some React router domain, and that is router provider, and create browser router, and importing all the required components like navbar, homepage, detail, and arrow for showing the errors like something loading or unloading. And now here rendering the tracker app. Now in app, I'm giving some different part like path. I'm giving path. This path is initialized for default part. This is the home page part, and next element this has a child like navbar, and next error element, that is error. An error will have a children like this home page. Home page is the child of error and navbar. So these are my roots. Now come to next part. This is my Redux part. Redux has two folder like reducer and store. In reducer, I have to give all the functions and also initial state to display Redux state. So here I am giving some habit like initially they are empty because they are inherit from suggestion and also from the API, and queries are come from the API. And next one is fetching list of codes. I One most important things in my application, that fetching list of codes. I am fetching codes from the type.fit API codes. This is the API for fetching the codes. So I'm fetching codes by the thunk. Create asynchronous thunk method. So next is creating slice to create reducer, extra reducer. And for reducer, I have to initialize name like habit tracker is the name of reducer. And next one is here I'm adding some habits in array, and here are some method that have to play in my application. And next one I am also use here reducer with builder. And builder, when query fetching is completed by the above synchronous function, get the array of all the fetch queries in this data, and after that it will return all data from this. And here I must export the habit reducer to create the store, accessing all the actions to create. And this is my habit reducer. Next come to the store part. The store.js just have importing part, like I'm importing configure store, and here I'm only giving habit reducer as a reducer in store part, just initialization, just creating store from reducer. Now next part is pages. Pages are play a vital role because here are some different habits selected by our users that are covered in this form. So you can cover by this. And here I'm also giving like, hey Cham, welcome to your habit list. And here I'm also mentioned array.js. Array.js is used for handling the errors. If I got any error, then they show me message like, please pay directly some directing back, and error something went wrong are the message that are displayed when errors come when we put any habit to the application. Now next one is home page. Home page is also some of the basics Tailwind CSS used here, and some use effect here this for dispatching and fetch a query from API for the first render. And for calling the Redux action, I'm using use dispatch. So this is my homepage.js. Now come to the data part. In data part, here are two data part like display images. That display images are the images that are come in the suggestion part, and these are the suggested habits. Suggested habit are the habits that are come from the come in the suggestion part in a minor images, like they are given us some URL for icons, they are icons. So it is my data part. Now come to the important part, that is component part. Here first we have see navbar. For navbar we have some navbar container, like I'm using CSS part, sorry, Tailwind CSS part. And add habit.js has here I am using adding a new habit, and here I'm importing React hooks and Redux hooks. And next one is habit list. It is show the list of all the habits selected by a user on detail page. And habit list item to render a single list item inside the habit list.js. And next one is habit status. These are the components that are strongly occupied and strongly important as compared as app.js. So here come to the suggestion.js. Here suggestion.js, I also give some suggestions here, and here I'm mapping over the array of suggested habit to show all the items one by one. And this is my week status.js. Here all the to show weekly status of the habits selected by user. So they are come in this part. So this is my component part. Next part is asset part. So here I am using logo.png and menu.png file for as assets. And in public I just had index.html. Here I am mentioned my habit tracker application name. And in assets I have just icon png, that is this. It is used for all which we have add by ourselves in habit section. So the it's come for this. So this is my habit tracker app code, and this is my GitHub account where I have created repository for this part. So this is the code for React habit tracker. You can visit by this for go live in tracker and virtual app, and you can use this API for your use for fetching queries from internet. So you can use this API. And here I mentioned features and installation and run and tool I used in this part. So this is my React habit tracker app. So thank you.